Locked on sight with a target, and I got you in the crosshair like Scarlet. Move like a boss, let it rain on a poncho. Tell 'em let's ride, then we slide in the Bronco. This what we doing, yeah, you know where the mood at. Sames come marching, they ain't gotta ask who that. Move back, tell 'em let's move back. You ain't Stella, you just gotta get your groove back. Don is the nicest, trails with the violence. March the
Yeah, I know. It's just me. It's just me again today. But that's the bad news. Good news, I ain't by myself though. So John's gonna be a little late. He's coming in a little bit later. However, when one Fab Four member is in here, another was never too far behind, lurking in the shadows. So I threw out a back signal and somebody answered, and it's time to get a little chaotic because the chaotic duo is back, and that is Miss La Madrina, the original main event.
We're kicking it old school today.
So apparently we're doing it old school because it was gifted down, but it's back. So Nessa, welcome. You're not behind the scenes today. You running double duty. What's up?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, I was like, why not? We gotta, the show must go on. Let's get it going.
You got kicked off your actual show, so now you're over here.
Off my own show. Shout out to the main event mamas. They did their thing tonight. They sure did that. It was an amazing show. But I was like, I feel like talking today. I feel like socializing. So.
Hey, Madam Oos. Hey, doors always open to you too. So
whenever you want to pull up,
let a naysayer know. You know what I mean? But first, before we get into Wrestlepalooza and all that good stuff, Nessa, did you get a chance to check out NXT on Tuesday?
A little bit. I watched a little bit of it. I was definitely watching you guys. You guys were very entertaining. Shout out to ATD.
Shout out to ATD. Y'all always showing yesterday. The Fab Four love. They love us over there.
I understood the feel of the homecoming. Right. And I get it. That's why we kicking the old school today, right?
Yeah. That's why.
I feel like it hit, but then I was not really happy what they did with Bianca.
Look, as guilty as she is, I understand why you feel that way. However, she's still dealing with the broken finger.
I know, and I didn't want her to fight. I did it, and they touched on this earlier. Main Event Mamas did. You know, they could have gave her some kind of promo. They could have let her interact with someone. You know what I mean? Like
it went exactly.
She was advertised, and we were excited to see her on the screen again. And I got like 5 measly seconds of it.
I'm not surprised how Homecoming went because again, it was a TV network television show. Now, if this was a PLE, it would have been totally different.
Hey, they still did that for it just being a regular TV show.
Because they were like, the hell with main roster storylines, the hell with people being heels. They have Finn Balor come back as Finn Balor Club. What's up, JoJo?
Look, when I saw, because he had posted that he was, going to show up. So I'm like, how are they going to play this, right? And then I saw the entrance, and I was like, yes!
He showed up as babyface NXT man panties Finn.
And he had pants on. I'm like,
yeah.
Sir. I'm like, sir, if you're coming out to the original music, you have to come out in the original.
But he wasn't in a match, so that's why he didn't don the man panties.
Weird. Again, free the demon. # man panties. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen eventually.
See, exactly.
I know. I think
that pose, like where he's at the ropes and hits the pose, and the cameraman hits that angle.
No,
that's
I get
what
it.
I wanted.
Wait, what angle? Nope.
Sir, every time, look at.
No, I know.
And he hits that angle perfectly.
I know.
And
yes, I know.
Everything up, and it's like that man has an 8-pack. He's
Nessa, we got it. We got it. We got it. You got the gist of it.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you hear what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to see what you're talking about, but I got the gist of it.
And actually, shout out to the angle. Shout out to the cameraman. But that's what we wanted last night from Finn Balor.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it was just we all should have known it was going to be nothing but nostalgia.
It was. It definitely was.
Because it was all matches that was scheduled, and that's it. There's going to be like, a few appearances here. Joe Hendry apparently is officially part of NXT. So I wasn't expecting that so soon. So shout out to Joe Hendry. Shout out to Bobby Roode pulling up.
Do you believe?
I believe in Joe Hendry, and now we got him more often now in NXT. But Nessa, the reason why I wanted to talk about NXT is because not only we had Homecoming, there was a lot of Twitter activity during the entire show. And it was in full time when me, Faith, Monty, Leslie, we was all doing our live reactions. Ain't nobody saying you can't. No one said you can't. Why are you starting a revolution and no one's against? I just said I'm not trying to see it, but I understand. No one said we don't need unnecessary wars. Speaking of wars, the Twitter was on fire last night. All of the TNA roster, from management, the president, the general manager, all the knockouts, they were talking their shit about NXT. Like all night long. There's like Santana was talking, Peyton Royce, everybody was talking mess about NXT.
This is how I know what was going on with NXT.
Yeah. And Shawn, Triple H, they had their little subtle jabs at the end. But at the end of Homecoming, when Trick and Obafemi had that face-off, Rhea Regal was talking to Ava while she was looking at her phone, and he told her she's going to have a problem on her hands next week.
Ooh.
Vanessa, I smell an invasion coming next week.
Ooh. We haven't had a good invasion in a while.
We haven't had a good invasion since
It's been
2001.
a really long ass time.
2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, two.
I
Oh,
was,
maybe 3 decades.
you said 01?
Yeah, the alliance.
I was a child.
He
Long
was a child. He was a jailbait. But
child.
anyway, um, but yeah, that was. I was in high school, like in maybe 10th grade when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
So this, I don't know how it's gonna go down next week, but TNA's coming, and we're gonna get a big ass war. And how do you feel about TNA finally showing up as a roster invading NXT?
Update. Zilla and Trick already linked up. We missed it.
Ooh, hopefully that carries over.
Mm. Look, I was always here for the invasions. I was here for the Monday Night War. I even love what they did SmackDown versus Raw. Like, and then when that time they did SmackDown, Raw, and NXT,
Mm-hmm.
I was here for it. I love when the brands fight like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, isn't that how we got the man?
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that how we got the man?
That's how we got the
It was
match.
Raw versus SmackDown with an invasion of NXT.
Yep, we did. This is how we got the man. I mean, the good faction invasions back in the day was Raw and SmackDown. Like Team Batista
Mm-hmm.
versus Team Orton. They go to Raw and they vice versa. Or a SmackDown a few years ago when the Shield showed up with the Raw roster and destroyed the New Day and the SmackDown roster.
Or when what's his name? Big Show switched teams.
Ah, yeah,
Like
he was a hoe. He was a hoe for that.
hey, you do what you gotta do at that point.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. He was still a hoe though. But a full blown evasion like this hasn't been seen in decades. So I'm excited because now it makes Bound for Glory's pay per view even more exciting.
Do it right.
Exactly. Because not only that it makes Bound for Glory's pay per view even more exciting, NXT's No Mercy pay per view is in a couple of weeks. This could carry over to No Mercy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Obafemi and Trick Williams title versus title next week. And like I was telling the girls at ATD yesterday, I thought they backed themselves in the corner, but with TNA talking smack all night yesterday on Twitter, it's like they're going to invade that show and they're going to mess up that main event.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for this. This is.
Now, do you think that this is where we see Trick lose his title?
No, because
I still think, not that it's too early, but I still think that he's doing such great work with it,
mm-hmm.
and that the mix of the brands, they're not going to take it off of him for a bit,
right?
Because he's doing, again, this is the push that he needed from the beginning, and now that TNA and WWE are literally intertwining, if they take it off of him, there's no.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. I get you. But eventually there has to be a payoff because eventually TNA has to get their main belt back.
They're going to get their belts back, right? But I think right now, because they're still working together.
Mm-hmm.
So with this invasion hopefully coming and all this good stuff, I think Trick still remaining champ is good for business.
It is. That's
now,
why.
Do I want to see Santana win it? Hell yeah, I do. But
yeah, that's why I think they're gonna mess up that match and it's gonna get thrown out. So Trick keeps his title because I still think he's gonna lose to Santana at Bound for Glory because that's Bound for Glory. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's their WrestleMania. I could be wrong. It could be another pay-per-view, but I think they're somewhat close to being their WrestleMania. So I think Santana's gonna take it off a Trick then, but he's definitely gonna lead the charge of the assault on NXT. So I'm anxious to see how this goes because Ava, I'm praying for you, girl. You gonna need all hands on deck. You gonna need all hands on deck because I never seen a female general manager deal with a brand invasion because I don't think Stephanie had to deal with any type of brand invasion when she was general manager. So this is gonna be.
I can't remember. I can't tell you yes or no. I can't remember.
This is gonna be something new.
It's gonna be something good for her too because
Yeah.
you're trusting her to be able to pull.
I wonder if she'll get involved. Like, what if one of the knockouts put hands on her?
Can she throw hands though? That's what we want to find out.
I mean, she is the daughter of the final boss, so I think
Shit. That don't mean shit. And you know what? Now that you got that shirt, the NXT final boss, now I really need to know, can you throw them hands, Miss Ava?
I'm never gonna doubt the hands of a bloodline member. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, she got hands.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying she got hands. If she's like I said, she got that blood in her. So I know she got hands. I'm pretty sure she does. But
I did see that she was training. I did see that.
Now, if she showed the work wearing pants, she's gonna get in where she fit in.
Wait, what the fucking? I said what I said. I want to know. When she first started out, look it. When she
say what the fucking?
Yeah, I did. When she first started out,
you know, what does it even mean?
Hey. You understand what I meant?
What does that mean? What the fucking?
What the fucking? What is he what the fucking?
That's some country shit.
Again, when she started out, her wrestling, she was still new to it. We were still seeing her develop. And then all of a sudden, she's the general manager.
I mean, I wouldn't say all of a sudden because she was in that faction schism for a hot minute.
But she was still she was in the faction, but her wrestling, like us.
Oh yeah, it was ass.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then she's manager.
Yeah, there's no way she
had time, and I'm pretty sure you was training in your time, and I've seen those pictures that Faith was talking about.
Yeah, there's no way she was getting featured in Endeavor. Ava slapped the hoe for no reason. We trying to see. Yup, she did. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
And I'm here for that. Why? Because everyone's been talking about if we're going to do this other version of a bloodline, we're going to do the female bloodline. No one has mentioned Tamina.
Because we thought she retired.
No, I want Tamina in that bloodline.
If she got moved off the alumni list and she's making a comeback,
I'm here for it.
Me too.
Because the way they treat Natty is the way that they treat Tamina. And Tamina can do damage. You're making a face, and I understand why you're making a face because Natty has done way more. But I feel like the treatment is the same. They put over other wrestlers over allowing themselves to
flourish,
allowing them to be, champions for long and all this good stuff.
Yeah, she could at least had a championship opportunity.
But that's what I'm saying. The way the treatment is similar.
I mean, she did win the tag team titles, but I think if Tamina was in her prime during this era of WWE, I think she probably would have been better off because you had NXT, you got the PC. She could have easily, been able to get sent down somewhere to, hone her craft or whatever. But back then they didn't have no PC. They didn't have, I mean, they had an NXT, but they didn't really send her there. So
it's just up there with the Usos. And let me get back to real quick. She doesn't slap the hoe for no reason. You can do that. You can easily slap somebody, but can you throw your hands? It's a different story.
If she got a hand of God in her hands, she got the heavy man hands.
Slapping people, but we seen her. I mean,
listen, anyone comes out of the bloodline, I'm not down in their hands. I gotta see it for myself.
I just want to see it firsthand. Let me see to believe. Let me see to believe.
Because she did get slapped one time at NXT. I know she couldn't do nothing about it because she's a boss. But I was like, Ava, are you gonna let that hoe slap you?
I would have just hit the bit. That's me. Here is my. Let me clock out real quick. Here's my badge. Find me. Here's
my clipboard. Stone, you guys got this. Hey, we gonna let's go outside by the catering truck.
Me outside.
Yeah, because I know she has been more vocal, stepping up to people, but yeah, she got to run them hands though. She definitely gotta run them paws. But we'll see.
I've seen those photos of her training, so if she's gonna.
Yeah, because even Santino was popping off on Twitter yesterday, so it's like. Like, I don't know what Sean's gonna do, but sir, you're due for double knee replacement surgery. I'm gonna need you to pack your bags and run NXT from home. because them boys get a hold of you, you might be Stephen Hawkins. I said what I said. This is true. Listen.
This is what I'm trying to say, though, because if they do.
I'm all for Ava
making. And even if she can't do nothing, who gonna come in for her?
That's what I was about to say. I'm all for Ava making that phone call and be like, Tamina, I need you to come work for me, be my bodyguard, or something, be like my enforcer. So when people come to my office, make sure they knock. Don't just bust in my office. So having her pull up in NXT in that capacity, just to see her on TV again, I'll be happy.
See, she knows my vision though, because it's like I want Tamina, Nia. Then I want the Tonga twins.
I don't think we'll get them anytime soon, though.
P Nasty. And then Naomi.
I think ain't getting her anytime soon.
I know. And then Naomi, but this is.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
This is the 5.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey, Big Jim, I know you was getting it. I see.
Yeah, listen, he had to put that baby on lock down.
I see why too.
Yeah, put it on lock down. But having Tamina show up, I mean, that'd be a good counter. Have Tamina and Nia Jax go to TNA as a counter attack and just laid waste, because ain't nobody in TNA big enough to take on Nia anyway. So that'd be good. But yeah, that was NXT, man. I'm excited for next week. I was telling ATD, shout out to ATD for having me for their homecoming watch along. That was awesome. Skeeted and yeeted. I need a shirt that says that. Skeeted and yeeted.
Hey.
Skeeted and yeeted.
Hey.
Skeeted and yeeted.
Hey.
Skeeted and yeeted. Yeet.
Okay, no.
Oh man.
Face over there doing this. Hey. I know she on that bed going, hey.
She's on something going, where Dell at? Oh, sorry.
Kitty signal. Send the kitty signal.
Well, we don't want to wake her up because I think she's probably sleeping by now. But shout out to JoJo and the Cove. Always shout out to Cove and ATD. Shout out to all the girls, Leslie, Moni, Faith. Have me down there yesterday. It caused a little chaos. It was fun. I see some people get sent to the gulags last night, so that was pretty cool. It wasn't me, so I'm good. But yeah, I'm super excited for next week. That episode of NXT is gonna be good, but this is not why we're here.
Why are we here? Why?
There's a big premiere going on Saturday night.
Really?
Big premieres all over social media, all over sports news. It's gonna be on ESPN. You know, a little something called, I don't know, Wrestlepalooza. Oh, she's still awake. Oh, but in bed. Oh, she's halfway there. But yeah, we got Wrestlepalooza this weekend. That's it. Like the Fab Four is gonna have a good time. ESPN premiere. That's
right. It's ESPN's first baby.
Yeah, first super intense PLE because they're booking it as they're trying to make it a big deal yearly. So let's see why they're booking it as a big deal. So we're gonna go with match number 1 that I'm super excited for. This is the 3rd time they're gonna get it on, and hopefully there's no interruptions.
They're gonna get it on. All right.
Stephanie Vacour.
This one.
Io Sky for the vacated Women's World Championship.
Tengo una pregunta.
I see.
I know we touched base on NXT. Are we talking anything else after this about NXT?
I mean,
I want to mention something, but if we're gonna talk about it afterwards, I won't mention it.
It's up to you how you want to go. It's up to you how you want to go about it.
Did y'all see that devil's kiss?
Listen,
we touched on this.
They picked the right women. They picked the right woman to do a side by side.
Let me adjust myself here. Rhea, I don't mind you doing the devil's kiss. Okay, we cool with it. Baby girl, I'm going to need you to arch your back and get some hops. They got to go higher. Because I know you can throw that shit back. I've seen you do it. You've gone viral for it. It was not thangin' yesterday. But we enjoyed it. Because I know Booker T was...
Shout out the book, man. Shout out to the cameraman who had him in the shot while it was going on.
The angles. Shout out to the cameramans for the angles.
Seriously. I mean, I get what you're saying about Rhea, but even for a 1/4 inch, them things are still thanging.
I'm just saying, you want a little bit better.
It's the first time doing it in public.
And bounce. And you got bad knees. So you gotta make sure, because you was slamming on them knees pretty hard. When you arch, you do better. You look at Stephanie.
She's shorter. Maybe that has something to do with it. She's shorter.
Technique.
Rhea's a little longer.
Technique.
Oh, wait a minute. Her legs are longer.
Technique.
The
technique.
Her proportions a little slightly longer than Stephanie's, but
I'm trying to help her knees.
This is why only Stephanie can do it. So, but the things were thanging. They picked the right woman because I was like, Lyra, you cool and all. Don't attempt this. And she didn't.
I was very angry about that, though, because as much as I can't stand Rhea and as much as I can't stand Tiffany, I wanted to see the Powerpuff Girls. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see them tag together.
Who, Rhea and Tiffany?
I've seen that already, but I meant all 3 of them.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but it worked out the way it did. JC Jane took the pin as she should have been because this is going to set up Fatal Influence turning on JC Jane when she loses to Lola Vice.
Juicyless?
Juiceless JC.
Juicyless JC.
Juiceless JC. Shout out to Faith. But Jasmine Mix, and Fallon Henley worked so well together as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
They was wearing matching gear. Like those, I think those two are gonna go out to be a tag team, and they're gonna leave JC by herself because those two are wonderful. You can ask Faith. We were all like, I was like, Jasmine, I owe you an apology because your ring work last night was.
You saw what she was working with?
She was dope.
Shit.
They let her do her thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was this whole time, I was just saying she was just there to look good. She did more than just look good. She showed out. So
the demon in your dreams and La Diabla, La Primera, gave you a devil's kiss.
It was a blessed night. It was a blessed night. The wrestling gods were looking out for all of us yesterday, and I pray be.
But back to.
But yeah, so
I put that out there. I really did because that was.
Yes, I mean when you talk about La Primera, you gotta talk about her devil's kiss. But yeah, Io, Stephanie, part 3 this time for the Women's World Championship.
Here for it.
I think I still had her lose to Naomi back then when it was supposed to be Naomi because I think that they're gonna have her chase until she finally gets it. But with Naomi out the way and with Io having issues with Asuka.
Thank you. I was just about to say you better not say she's losing.
This might with and plus with it being on ESPN, you know, they got ESPN Deportes, all the Spanish outlets that covers, you know, ESPN and sports. And they could give it to
It'll be a hate crime if they don't.
They could give it to Stephanie Valcourt. So I'm going with La Primera to win, and I think it's gonna be Asuka's interference.
I was just about to say the foolery. The foolery is going to be real. And because of Asuka and Kairi, Stephanie's winning, and that's how we get Asuka versus Io.
Yep. But what if Io still wins and we get Asuka and Io for the Women's World Championship?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
But it doesn't need it.
But we don't need it. They don't that feud right there, they don't need the title for it. They truly don't.
They don't.
Because the way I see it, and it can go either way. The way I see it, we're eventually gonna get Stephanie versus Asuka.
Eventually.
Right? So if Stephanie wins the title,
Asuka gets past Io.
We're gonna get Stephanie versus Asuka. Now if Io wins, fights Asuka, Asuka wins, we still get Stephanie versus Asuka because Stephanie can enact her rematch clause.
Yep, and you're leaving out one other woman that you don't want to mention.
I don't, but I want to see it.
I'm going to let you say it.
She already came to her. And said, you know, pretty much like, I'm coming for you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it.
And what exactly you want to see, Miss Nessa?
Damn you!
You got to say it.
I want to see Stephanie versus Rhea.
Here we go. Talk about it.
The reason why I want to see it is because we are finally character development. It's not the same old Rhea bullshit.
This is true.
It's not.
This is true.
And I'm here for it. Now, she's still not my favorite?
No, she's not. She probably never will be.
She's not, and she won't. But I want to see. I said it. I want to see Stephanie versus Rhea because I know that they would do amazing work together in the ring. They already have amazing chemistry. We've seen them in the ring together, tagging. So we've seen that. Now I want to see them go at it.
I mean, we got a chance to get Stephanie and Rhea. Also, we're gonna have a chance to see Rhea and Asuka.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes.
So, as funny as people say, like, Rhea needs to take a hike, blah blah blah. These matchups.
It's really just more that because it was Rhea inserting herself where she didn't need to be inserted, and it was with the same people over and over and over again. It's we don't want to say
it. Got old. Yeah, it got old.
So seeing her with other competitors doing other things and the character development together, okay, I'm cool with you being on my screen. Do I want to mute you sometimes? Still, yes. But you know what I mean?
Like I'm gonna like you from a distance.
We gonna meet me in the middle.
I'm gonna like you from a distance, and if I come across you, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Nessa. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Amazing work. Love you. You cool.
Listen, and you said it yourself a few weeks ago. You love messy Rhea.
I do. I love me some messy Rhea. And that hurt a little bit saying that.
It sure didn't look like because you had a nasty smile on your face when you said it.
It hurt it burned a little bit. But I love me some messy Rhea. Montreal.
Listen, any messiness.
I'm here for it.
Nessa's all
I'm
in.
here for the chaos. I'm here for it. And she was just.
I mean, it's just so many storylines that are brewing, so many matches that are brewing, and especially it all circles around Io and Rhea and Stephanie.
It burned that shit. It you know how when bad tequila or vodka?
Yeah.
That's how it tasted coming out my mouth.
Yeah, like I always say, better out than in. But anyway,
need to get the taste out my mouth.
Make sure you gargle.
Not on live. Exactly.
Hey.
But again, I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it.
Yeah. So who do you got winning this match?
Stephanie. I got Stephanie winning. Again, like you said, it could go either way. But I feel like Stephanie, they have already gave it to Io, right? She did her thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stale. But
yeah.
I think the way Stephanie is rising and continuing to rise, she'll do wonders with it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Definitely do wonders with it. And again, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. If she don't win, it's a hate crime. And that's how I'm putting it as.
Yeah, they're gonna have a first Chilean-born female wrestler become world champion in WWE. So she's already gonna be making history on Saturday night if they do pull that trigger. And she's been working hard at her craft. She's been working hard to make English, a priority because she wants to do these interviews. She has been doing these interviews. No manager, no mouthpiece, no interpreter. She's been out there on the grind, on the hustle, trying to better herself in every which way fashion for the company. Because you can tell they got a lot of stock in this woman. They're making her the face.
And I think her doing that is also showing them that she can do that. She's going to be that champion that's not just going to sit in the shadows. She's going to be out and about. She's going to be showing off that title. She's going to be doing these interviews
while looking good.
And that she can do them.
Mm-hmm.
And she could do them in both languages.
In 2 languages.
She could do them in both languages. So.
it's gonna be so sweet because
Being
she
bilingual comes with some perks.
bilingual and bi talented. But anyway, um, and it's gonna be somewhere sweeter because she announced that her dad is gonna be in person to watch her wrestle for the first time. Her dad's never seen her in action.
Hmm.
So with him being there, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a lot of teary eyes in Indianapolis.
Tanisha had said this on the pod earlier that sometimes when they do that, when they bring the family, sometimes they have them lose. So
Mhm.
it's like a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
The 50-50 shot. If they bring this man from Chile and have her lose, again,
Oof.
it's a hate crime, and we rioting. We gonna ride a down. We riding a down.
It's funny that you said it twice, and that accent is just you riding that dog. He
You know what?
oh
You know,
why? One of these days, I'm gonna give me a soundboard. It's gonna be like why.
we need it.
But yeah. So it's basically pretty much unanimous around here that Stephanie Bakor is gonna be the brand new women's world champion. And hopefully they have her carry that championship for a while, just long enough for Naomi to come back.
I'm so happy for her. So happy for her.
So, but yeah, this is Stephanie's moment, and she's gonna shine. She's definitely gonna shine. So moving on, because they got a lot of bangers on this card so far. This one is gonna be a doozy, and that is Lena's favorite politician, Cody Rhodes, and Drew McIntyre
That's pulling for
the WWE Championship. Cody's back. Guile is back from Street Fighter, and he's going to take on this guy, a psychopath. I'm going to go with Cody on this one.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And
she's going to spike us both. Better have a good reason.
I know. Look, Drew, you listening? I get it. I get why you want Cody's ass. I get it. But next time, phrase things better. But I'm pretty sure you did that shit purposely. But I'm here for it. And I understand.
No. Pause, Drew. Like, I mean, that man has.
She said she gonna spike.
Chat, what y'all think, man? Y'all got a good old politician, and y'all pulling for Drew. Who's Khadijah?
No, and when this match,
he called her Khadijah. That's crazy.
Like, the way they're doing Drew right now, I feel like he deserves another title shot and to be able to win the title. But I don't think he's beating Cody. And if he does, it's going to be because of some type of interference.
Mm-hmm. Khadijah, Cody Money. Oh, that's crazy.
Khadijah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She can't stand him for nothing.
But I'm definitely taking Cody for this one. Do I hope, pray, plead to the wrestling gods that Randall shows up on my screen? Yes, I do. But for who, I don't know, and I don't care.
As long as
long as that man, look, as long as if you see me do this at one point, you know why.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hip tilts and napkins being used that day. I mean, like Dominic won't be on the card, but
I'll take.
But Randall will.
If Dominic is not there, then Randall needs to be there. I'm winning either way.
You know what, Lena? I think that might be next on the list. I think if Cody does get past Drew, eventually we are getting Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I don't know if Cody's going to lose heading to Mania. I'd be shocked if he does because I kind of don't want to see Cody 3 years straight for the WWE Championship.
No, and I think he needs. I like that too. Him fighting other wrestlers is what we need to see from him as well. But he don't need a championship to do it.
They don't have enough people built up to challenge him. I mean, you got Aleister Black. You still got Damian Priest. I mean, he only had one world title reign. He's already in the mid card scene.
Yeah.
Like, why not have him next in line to face Cody for the WWE Championship? Why not, get Aleister Black to fight him for the WWE Championship?
And I'm so here for that.
I mean, if you want to, for shits and giggles, throw the Miz in there. He's a 2-time WWE champion.
Pero pa qué?
It doesn't have to be on a PLE, but I'm saying that they could build people to fill in until a big PLE is coming.
That right there.
That's what I'm saying. You got Aleister Black. You got the Miz, who, like you said por qué, but he's a former 2-time WWE champion, so he has credentials to start a program with Cody. I mean, imagine a promo battle between the Miz and Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it can actually happen. Like I said, Aleister Black, Damian Priest. Who else is on SmackDown? I mean, Solo only had one shot at the title.
It can go to Jake. We can get Jacob a title. It's just, again, it's moving the title around instead of keeping it on the same people, which is the problem I had with the women's world champion.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Tiffany.
Listen, I don't know what's going to happen with that. We might get a triple threat with Nia and Jade. And somehow Jade wins it that way. I don't know, but I mean, I know you want the title off of her, but at this point, who are they gonna put the title on? I don't want to see Nia with the championship no more.
Jacob is moving Raw. This is true.
Yeah, the bloodline is getting reloaded.
I'm here for that. And this is what, when you were talking about that, I was definitely thinking like good versus evil, like light versus dark, like.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, kind of like the way they did it with Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker.
That was funny. I like that too. That was dope.
Right? Like, can you see it? Like, Cody.
Yeah.
Light.
He's that white knight, and then you got the
dark Aleister Black, like the devil himself.
When he gets past
hell.
When he gets past Damian Priest, he should target. I'm with JT. He should target Cody Rhodes. Because a lot of people are not going to know that history that he has. Because when Aleister Black showed up in AEW as Malachi Black, his first victim was Cody.
Mm-hmm.
So they should definitely rehash that. What if they give Drew the channel before Jacob moves to Raw? He earns a title match with Drew. Circle back to the state.
We give the title a different turn. We give it that. But hey, what did he do?
Him getting a title match.
Lena with the Spanish, yes. Por favor, please.
Is there anything Lena can't do? I mean, man, she had me at glow-in-the-dark handcuffs, but now she can speak Spanish. Sí, señorita. But
Lena, I need to borrow those.
La 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 la. I know what they're going to be used for. La la la. But
send me the link, girl.
See.
See.
all right, JoJo. All right. you she got American customers already.
DM me that link, girl.
She probably got it from a toy store too. No, not really. I already know. Would like to see it. That's a different story. Um, but Jacob getting a title shot would be dope. But I'm with everyone. Like Aleister Black, he should be that out of nowhere because he could be a legit threat to dethrone Cody, even though he probably won't. But still, I would definitely love that. But it is what it is. So it's like we got Cody, the politician, winning, even though Lena's probably the only one that's gonna say nah. But and then this one, I'm highly anticipated for, and supposedly this is gonna be the main event, which I hope it isn't because it doesn't need to be the main event. And that is the Beast and the Unseen 17 going one on one, probably for the last time. This rivalry has spanned over 3 decades, which is rare. 2002, 2003 when they started their rivalry. 2013 when Brock came back. After Brock came back, they had a few. And
Yes,
now in 2025,
they announced it as the main event.
which I think it shouldn't be.
I
Because
don't think so either. I think it should be the tag team, the tag match.
all we getting is suplex, suplex, suplex. John Cena trying to fight for his life. Suplex, suplex. John Cena trying to fight for his life. Maybe a Cena special because it's Brock. You
I'm,
know,
I'm taking Cena in this match. I truly am. Don't ask me why. It's a gut feeling. I could be wrong. I totally could be wrong. But I feel like they gonna get this match over with, and then we never gonna see Brock Lesnar over again.
oh no, we seen Brock Lesnar again.
Think so?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Why?
We're seeing him again. We still got possibilities of him and Gunther down the line. Um, that match will cook.
Right away though.
Maybe like Mania or something. But
But I'm saying like we gonna get this match that nobody wants, right?
mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna disappear.
Yeah, probably won't see him again in probably the Royal Rumble.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna disappear, which is what everyone wants for him to disappear. Then he gonna come back, and then he gonna disappear, which is what his schedule is originally has always been. We have never consistently seen Brock Lesnar like fully for like
No,
ever.
him and Roman Reigns got like damn near the same schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and yet we still see more Roman Reigns than we do Brock Lesnar.
Yes, we do.
So, but the only way I see Ernest Cena win this match is if they go all out, especially if this is the main event.
Ooh, why is this match making my eye twitch?
Exactly. Why is it the main event?
My eye is twitchy.
The thought of this being the main event makes my eye twitch too. Yeah. Yeah. It shouldn't be the main event.
No, it should not. It should not be a main
Damn
event.
you, ESPN.
It shouldn't even be co-eventing. Like, I feel like we shouldn't start off with it either. It should be somewhere in the
in the
middle.
middle of the pack. I think they're gonna start off with EO and Steph. I have a feeling.
In a way, I'm okay with that because it's gonna be a banger.
Mm-hmm.
And why not start the show off with a bang, right?
Exactly. Especially with the women. Let them light the show up and force all the men to follow. You know what I'm saying? Force all the men to follow.
And that tag match should be the one that closes the show.
Yep.
And if they don't give them enough time, I'm cussing at the TV. Y'all gonna hear me cuss in both languages.
We hear that all the time.
Even more. Because that deserves time. We have been waiting for years for this. We have been chanting. We have been putting it on Twitter. We want AJ back. We want this. We want for years now. How many times we'll be like, oh, she's coming back. And then she, you know what I mean? Like, and now she's here in the palm of our hands. They better fucking let them cook.
This is why I think that if Brock Lesnar and Cena's the main event, they got something cooking. Because ain't no way that tag match with that star power, that's with all that star power and Seth Rollins, there's no way that is not the main event unless they got something cooking for that Brock Lesnar Cena match. Fate said they are going to give all the time to Cody versus Drew and Cena versus Lesnar. All of the matches in a way answer to those two.
If that is what happens,
So it depends on how long the show's gonna be.
I'm cussing at the TV.
We don't know how long the show's gonna be because if it's a WrestleMania type feel, I think it's gonna be a big deal.
It really shouldn't be. It's a small pay-per-view.
No, they're trying to make it a big time PLE.
Well, that's true because of ESPN.
They're trying to.
Exactly. Cena is not the champ. Cena should not main event. but
Hey,
you want to see Seth Rollins champ?
Lena, if that's the case, we shouldn't have saw Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. He's not the champ.
If you want to go at it at a viewer standship, management standship, money standship, you're going to put your money match to end the show. Just my opinion. Why are we showing up to watch ESPN's first PLE? I know why I am. I want to see AJ Lee fight. The hell? Like,
Faith.
how hilarious would it be
Faith.
if it was the end of a Cena tactic match we hear?
He's no.
Oh.
You had me until
The Rock sent Brock because Cena chose to turn back face after The Rock.
listen,
Wrong.
Faith. You had me until you said Cena's turning heel again. If anything, he's gonna show up and he's gonna have a partnership with Brock. Just because.
I was totally digging the heel Cena. I really was. And the fact that they fucked it up, I don't think they're going to go back to it. I really don't.
No, they're not.
But I wouldn't mind if The Rock came out because we got to have some words, Brock. We going to have some words, Dwayne.
This is true. I mean, where you been at? Well, you know what? The way his body looking right now, I don't think he's going to show up in public.
No, but he did that for a movie.
I know, and I just saw his recent, premiere. When he was out with the director and all that stuff.
No, because
he ain't Jack Dwayne yet.
She meant because he turned heel, he turned him heel. Now he's turning heel again. Gotcha. But either way, that would be an interesting. And if that is the only reason why they are main eventing, then I see it. I see the vision, and that would be the only. I mean, it would be okay.
Something's happening. I don't know what it is. With Brock Lesnar, you just never know because we still don't know why Brock came back and destroyed Cena. He never explained it. Thanks to another. We didn't get the explanation thanks to another unk that showed up last Friday. Good old Uncle Ron. Comedy of the year. I did not
Ah,
know how funny Brock and Ron Killings are.
Say his name correctly, sir.
Ron Cena.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I got the shirt, so I should be saying it
Yeah,
correctly.
exactly.
But him and Brock are this comedic duo that I didn't think we needed, because that whole segment was hilarious, because right off the bat, he was having Brock crack up already.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, who the hell are you? Are you Ron Killings? Are you, oh, you're Ron Cena. And it was funny. Those two was cracking me up.
I'm legit watching my show because I sure did not watch SmackDown. Putting it out there. On the phone with JoJo. And I can hear this conversation from the living room because they're watching SmackDown. And I'm over here dying. And she's like, what's so funny? And I'm talking about it's our truth. Ron Cena is what's killing me. And I can hear it.
Dude was like, the disrespect from my older brother, John Cena, and Brock was like, how old are you?
That man don't look anything like his age anyway. So
He don't look 50 plus at all.
It would be so believable.
What if our truth comes out during this match?
Instead of John Cena?
No, I mean, John Cena will be there, but what if he comes out during this match to try to help John Cena?
And then get his ass beat?
And yeah. Two Cenas getting their ass beat at the same time.
No, because I don't like when our truth gets hurt. It hurts my heart.
Hey, well, our truth never know when to leave people alone, but I mean, there's definitely another F5 in that man's future. I think Brock enjoys giving our truth an F5 because he has a good laugh. Speaking of Brock Lesnar giving the man an F5, he gave the man an F5 so hard that even his own pants was like, I'm going to get out of here. Brock literally ripped his pants on live television, giving our truth an F5. His pants was so scared that they tried to leave.
They said, fuck all that.
And Brock was like, I ripped my pants. Blue underwear and all.
Now all I can picture is that damn SpongeBob song. Because I ripped my pants.
I'm glad I never watched SpongeBob.
You know, I watched certain episodes because of the kids. I hate SpongeBob with a passion. It was banned in my house. And then somehow it ended up in my house.
I was going to ask why it was banned, but I know all the innuendos and stuff like that. Yeah.
Not because of that, because he's annoying. SpongeBob is annoying. Like, annoying as fuck.
Now, if they said SpongeBob was what they did to Tommy Pickles in the reboot, I will believe it.
Look, if there is a SpongeBob hating community, I'm here for it, and I'm here with it. But I'm still on this Tommy Pickles hate. Like,
that
was not on my bingo card. Like,
that was not. You have a hard time accepting truth. I noticed this in the 6+ months I've known you. You have a hard time accepting truths.
I mean,
Tommy Pickles was a horrible ass baby.
I see where y'all coming from. I truly do, but not my Tommy Pickles.
You one of them country ass mothers. Like, not my Tommy Pickles.
Not my baby.
No.
Didn't do shit.
No. Not my Tommy Pickles. Not my lop-headed son.
Nothing. Look, that baby was just mischievous.
Ain't no mischievous baby is always eating candy when they're not supposed to eat candy, pooping in his diaper and throwing it everywhere. This mofo had a wrench, a screwdriver in his underwear to pick a lock to exit the playpen to cause chaos. That's not mischievous.
Look. I can't even finish.
You can't even defend the shit.
Can't even finish my sentence.
What kind of lie you don't come up with? Go ahead. You know what? Hold on. You know what? Wait a minute. Yeah. Tell the world how you gonna lie about Tommy Pickles. Go ahead.
I can't even finish my sentence because again, I understand all of it, and this was not on my bingo card. But that baby was mischievous. Okay.
Beyond
Mischievous.
Beyond that. You have a proud mama face right now.
But I did say this. Remember, I was telling you that he definitely has that. What was it? The only child syndrome, because he definitely was on some evil shit when he was trying to get rid of Dill. And I get it. Only child, older sibling, they're annoying. I get it.
Hey, shout out to Anthony and Nichelle. She don't mean it. She probably does, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. She don't mean it.
I was happy as an only child. What are you talking about? I was an only child for 3 years, and then they happened.
Hey, listen, and yet
Siblings, though, I'd rather die for them.
Exactly, but that kid's a problem child.
That's what I was trying to say. Tommy Pickles is the true definition of a baby kid. True, wholeheartedly, silver tooth baby kid.
So let me get this straight. Now, I'm just assuming this is what you're saying. If he was black, he's a baby kid, but since he's white, he's just mischievous.
No, I'm calling him a baby kid. I don't care what color skin he is. I just say he a baby kid.
Listen. I'm telling you right now, that is
about them baby kids. I also call them mischievous too.
That's Tommy Pickles Barboza.
That, and he did.
He did lead his own faction.
He ran the yard.
He literally did. Phil and Lil was like, "We got you, Tommy."
And CPS should have been involved. And
Chucky was literally the Sami Zayn of that group.
I was just about to say. and Chucky was just here for the ride. He was there for the ride.
He was the Sami Zayn of the group. He spoke his mind, but when it came to falling in, he had no backbone. He was like, "I got this." But yeah, we I don't know how we got to Tommy, but
because we were talking about SpongeBob, and I went straight to Nickelodeon.
Listen. That's one of those debates. Well, it's not even a debate. It's just you just choosing not to accept the fact that
mischievous.
The boy bad.
Mischievous.
I'm pretty sure he grew up looking like this.
Full definition of silver tooth baby kid.
Exactly, Faith. Long live the true villain, Tommy Pickles.
And I love him. I love me some Tommy Pickles. Again, what's his name? Cheryl?
Tommy Pickles Barboza.
Because Charles is definitely saying that Tommy Pickles is my child.
Yep. And I'm just gonna be the uncle, and every time that little nigga do something, I'm just gonna be looking right at Nessa like, "Yep." And you know what Nessa's gonna do?
He didn't do shit. What'd you do to make my baby do that?
Not my problem. That's what I'm gonna say. And
that's not the truth, because you know how I discipline my kids here.
Yeah, but none of them are Tommy Pickles.
None of them are Tommy Pickles.
Faye got an update. Tommy Pickles is still serving his continuous life sentence for mischievous and diabolical acts against Chucky's family. That dude walked over to his house and was like, "F your couch. All your toys is going over here. I'm moving this over here. This circle's gonna go in this square."
Look. I'm loving these updates, and Faith, I'm gonna need you to keep that, because your sources to the street,
Oh, she's wise. She's wise.
Talking, and I love it.
Yeah.
Keep that update.
That's the only time we ever saw Chucky ready to run a fade with anybody. As scared as he always was, he was ready for that fade with Tommy.
He was like, not my, you ain't gonna come in and disrespect my house.
He was ready. Middle of the night, he was ready for that fade. Poor kid. And he was truly the only child, no mother in his life because she passed away. His dad is doing the best he can. He should try to be a normal baby and live a normal life. He got this little bald-headed demon punking him all the time.
Oh, I love you for that. Please. I love them.
Shout out to Faye. Keep giving us them street reports because we sure do love them. Speaking of,
Paris killed me. The Rugrats in Paris just murdered my heart.
He shit got locked up in Paris.
I cried every time. Every time.
And you know what's funny? Because I remember watching Rugrats in Paris when Dill was born. He slapped the shit out of Tommy. And I'm like, well, ever since then, he tried to kill him.
After the monkeys, man. He said, you try to give me to monkeys, I'm going to make your life hell.
He was like, ooh. He was happy to see his brother at first. He was like, ooh, baby. like you too close, big brother.
That was it.
Speaking of big bruh and the streets talking and people getting locked up.
Tell them. Let them know what the streets are saying.
The streets are saying that a certain penitentiary has reopened.
Ooh, yes. I heard about that.
The Usos are back. The penitentiary is open, and they're going to take on Team Braun in an epic tag team clash. This is what Braun Breaker said on ESPN today, that fighting the Usos is pretty much their biggest test as a tag team. So that shows how much respect.
The fact that they're not a tag team just yet, like technically and technically not, right?
Who? Braun?
Yes.
Oh, Braun's a tag team.
Not officially.
Yeah, they are.
When did they make it official?
Long time ago. They got music together.
Do they? Damn, I really don't. And I'm literally watching this shit with you, and I don't.
Well, we be clowning all the time. That's why you don't pay attention. that's why.
I was like, I like them as a tag team. I'm totally.
The squirrel mode is activated when it's Monday nights. But yeah, their theme songs are mashed together. They actually have legit theme songs.
Don't be calling out my squirrel moments.
So their mashups is official. We just had
a squirrel moment. Talk about Tommy Pickles.
Look, hey, that kid is gonna get brought up on every episode of whatever show we're on. It's I'm just glad that the whole chicken salad thing has been squashed for a while.
You know what? I don't want to go there.
Yeah,
we're not gonna go there.
And shout out to your mom trying to stir up the pot a few weeks ago.
Had a chicken salad with a salad with chicken on the side.
She did that on purpose. She had twice the chicken salad in different versions.
That
she knew what she was doing. Shout out to the little boxer. Shout out to Mama Rose. We love some Mama Rose.
Yes, I'm so excited that do you think that they're officially a tag team again? What are your thoughts on that? Because everyone's so happy that the Uso Penitentiary is back and that we see the brothers together and they're, but we also see this dynamic that just happened on Monday and the week before that. So what's your thoughts on that?
We haven't seen a full-fledged Uso tag team since they beat Roman and Solo years ago in Paris. They linked up with Roman, but that wasn't a tag team on its own. Jey Uso bailed out Jimmy when they was overseas, but they wasn't like introduced as the Usos, so to speak. But now it's like they literally came out, Uso Penitentiary dripped up. Jay, you can tell the difference between Jimmy and Jay nowadays. So that's one difference. But are they officially back? It depends what happened after Wrestlepalooza. Because whatever happens, I don't think it's gonna be over between the Usos and the division.
Mhm.
I think this is gonna go as further all the way to War Games. Jimmy's being moved to Raw. He's already there on Raw, so I think right now, I think they're back because I don't see Jay going for the World Heavyweight Championship anytime soon for the rest of this year.
Mhm.
But I think they're back. You?
Um, I think that this family dynamic, they're gonna try to stay together, but the way that Jay is acting, the way he's trying to move and do things, Jimmy is not down with it. And
Yeah.
and it's showing, right? It's definitely showing.
But
Would I like them to be a tag team again? Yes, they were amazing, and they are amazing together. Did you not hear that orca joke that we got?
dude, look just like him. Built like him.
Like, come on now. Like, they're separate, they're amazing. Together, they're phenomenal.
Yeah, they split them up on purpose.
Each other, and I get it, and I'm totally here for it because they needed to see how they can rise without each other. And I feel like that was them personally too. Like they wanted to see how they can find their own identities, and they have that.
They have
that, and them being a tag team with those identities is going to be something that they're going to need to work on.
Yeah, because you got Big Jim, and the main event feature OTC.
Will
But
yes, anytime soon? No, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I mean, Jimmy was like, that interaction he was talking about, because Jay was basically talking to him like he was Roman or something, and Jim was like, hey, bro, you're gonna have to change your tone when you talk to me. You can't be a child chief and a twin.
You can't.
No, that's why you don't like. Yes, they're twins, but now you don't see them as twin one, twin two.
Have you
Big Jim
ever heard that quote? It's lonely at the top.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that is. If he wants to be where the next OTC, which is what it seems like he's portraying as, there's no way that he's going to be able to run the same way he used to, be the same way he used to.
No.
He needs to be full on Roman. No, he can definitely do things differently, but it's going to cost him in the end.
But me and Faith were talking about this. They're twins, so they can use that as they can be two kings running the throne.
But no.
They could be two tribal chiefs.
Yes, that is a option, but it never works like that because at the end, there's only one king. There's only one person that could run.
Right, but Roman never had Roman's only other person that could have did that with him passed away, which was his brother. But Roman never had a twin brother, so one twin is not going to bow down to the other twin. They're gonna.
No, he won't make him bow down.
I think they're gonna run
that.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have a right hand Uso no more. I think they're both gonna run the men's division when Roman takes his leave of absence. Because Roman,
I don't think that the family is gonna get divided, but oh shit. I think that it's gonna be some tension. It's gonna be tension because the fact that, again, if history states and history and anything, and I'm talking about just history in general, when you try to have two different men be equals to run anything, it never works out.
Right. But
one always has to be
right, true. But also at the same time, those two men were never twins who
no.
run alike, think alike. I mean, yes, they got their own identities, but their synergy is the same.
They're not. They're not.
I know they're not, but when it's time to roll, that twin can come into play, and it's like we both are going to run.
I would be here for that, and I'm totally here for the
But I
tribal.
get what you're saying. Jay is going to be the premier Uso.
Mm-hmm.
What up,
again,
Jake?
They're gonna see it's gonna be the dynamic where he's gonna try to run shit more than Jimmy, because that's not in Jimmy's
That we know of.
that we know of. But if you, from what we've seen, Jimmy is not the one to call shots like that first. Like, he's ran shit and he's had ideas and they, whatever, but to say it first.
Yeah. I mean, it's an intriguing storyline, so I can't wait to see.
And this is why this bloodline storyline is going to continue.
Yeah, it's never ending. It's never ending.
Jimmy's more of a team player, but
He's a quarterback.
I will say this: you cannot lead if you cannot follow.
Yeah, that's true. And Jimmy can definitely follow. So
Jimmy will be the wise man. And that's how I feel like the dynamic will end up being. It won't be so as a like it'll be equal, but it won't be equal.
right. Like it's like I always say, you can have partners, but at the end of the day, there's still
Hierarchy.
Some type of pecking order that gets, you can never overlook. So yeah, but
I look at all the time, but
because you're there's no need to really enforce any pecking orders. So as much as you're a rebel and mischievous, you still stay within the guidelines. So, and we love you for that. You're a grown woman at a young age.
I love the tribal Usos. I love that. I'm so here for that.
I think they're gonna. Me and Faith were talking about it, and we heavily believe they're gonna run the yard together. I mean, everyone can still see Jay as the Uso, but they're I can still see them as,
we definitely gonna find out
in years to come, because
Roman's
not gonna do this forever.
No. We gonna find out where their headspaces are and how their dynamics gonna move now with their newfound selves.
Yeah.
This weekend.
And where does LA Knight play into all this?
LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will he come out and fuck everything up, or will he allow the Usos to do what they got to do? Because he got problems with the Vision too.
He does.
He got problems with Ruthless Records.
Yeah, because I mean, maybe not, because LA Knight did say we're even now. So, whatever y'all do, that's y'all business. We're even. So I think, as of now, LA Knight's not going to stick their nose in it. Jay's probably going to come looking for him next Monday.
I'm here for that.
I'm definitely here for that.
Mm-hmm. And look, JoJo probably gonna try to run some fade with me, but Jay deserved that. Nope. Because when Jay did it, it was totally unnecessary. He just did that shit to do that. LA Knight got his eye for eye. LA Knight got his victory.
Well, let's not forget what Jay was saying before. LA Knight was basically punking Jay before Jay hit him with that spear multiple times, taking little jabs at him, this has been brewing since they first met over there in SmackDown. So technically, LA Knight was kept picking on him, and Jay basically got even because remember, LA Knight's interference cost Jay Uso a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. So they've been beefing over that already.
Mhm.
And what happened? He had a heart-to-heart talk with the tribal chief, and he's like, smash them off if they don't respect you. So he smashed LA Knight,
And LA got his lick back.
and Jay's gonna come for that ass.
And LA got his lick back.
Yo, what up, Dale? Hey, Faith. Anyway, that's Dale. That's definitely Dale.
Those came in real quick.
She's like, "Is that Dale?" Yep, that's Dale.
Yeah.
Well, we are gathered here today. Sports for You connection. Ooh, Sports for You connection. Speaking of Sports for You connection, we are gathered here today for a holy main event matrimony. We have here main event Nessa, but there's no main event Nessa without the main event. John Watson.
What the heck I just walked into, bro?
In holy matrimony.
No, main event matrimony.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
Wait a minute. What
You
am I
missed 2 words in the middle of all that.
Sure. It was homecoming night, and we was throwing it back tonight. So
she was like, let's take it old school because, in fact, she is the original main event.
I was holding your spot.
Well, I should have been. Went back to being Yeet Side Johnny then.
No one ever called you that.
That was the second line in my head if the main event wasn't available.
Sir, were you trying to get us locked down?
I'm so happy that you chose me.
Oh yeah, because I would definitely try again.
I am so happy that
the playoff East Side Johnny, which is
I know. For
the audience who don't know, East Side Johnny would be the play off my obviously my name, but the fact that from the East Side, and that's the nickname of West Coast rapper and TDE affiliate J Rock. He called him East Side Johnny. So since that name was already been taken and used pretty well, I might add, I thought Yeet Side Johnny since I couldn't be main event John Watson at the time.
Until you got baptized and bestowed, because the woman here has so many. I've given this woman so many monikers that she has a journal full of names.
She's not gonna be the Oracle. She'll be the Oracle next.
Why am I gonna be the Oracle?
I mean, you're the special counsel. So
that's a difference,
ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Jake?
Yeah, exactly, Jake. What? But all right, John. So we was in the middle of talking about the Uso Penitentiary being reopened against Braun. Nessa posed a question: are the Usos officially back, or is there going to be a bump in the road at the Wrestlepalooza?
I think we've seen the bump in the road now.
I mean, it wasn't really a bump in the road. Just two family members don't. It's just Big Brother don't enjoy being talking to like he's little bro.
I think he's seeing his little brother doing things he don't like. And remember, we go back to the history of the bloodline. This was the main reason Jimmy didn't want Jay to go solo. And that's because he was afraid he would end up like Roman. And obviously, who is Jay getting counsel from? He's getting counsel from Roman. So Jim doesn't want to see his brother forget who he is, get lost in the sauce, trying to still, take out the vision and forget who's really down for him on some day one-ish and start treating family like they're his royal subjects.
This is why I think they're back, because they split these guys up for years now.
Yeah.
I don't see them bringing them back for Wrestlepalooza just to split them up again.
Oh, I don't think so either. But I think we're seeing some.
But they gonna figure this stuff out though. They're gonna have little, arguments here and there. But as far as having another match, I don't see it happening. They're gonna figure it out because the tribal chief is gonna be on his way back.
I hope they don't do another match versus that was
that we clearly saw the moment was too big for them for that match.
And the time got cut. But we don't know, we ain't gonna go there. Right. But tribal chief is coming back, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna sit them both aside, and at the end of the day, Jimmy's gonna rock with his brother, no matter what.
Oh, I mean that's what holds their glue together, is that they family, and they number one, family over everything.
Jimmy knows he messed up when he screwed his brother out. I mean, he had a good logical reason, which in hindsight, kind of turned out to be a little true, But Roman was telling Jay though was the truth. For the past 2 years, Jay's been sticking his nose in other people's business, trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, helping out everybody else, helping out Sami Zayn, helping out Cody Rhodes. And what happened? He's no longer world champ because he didn't mind his business. You didn't see Roman Reigns sticking his nose in other people's business as world champ.
He was minding his business.
He's like, the world revolves around me. I ain't got time for everybody else. And that's what he's trying to tell Jay. It's all about family now. As it always has been and as it always should be.
Faith is on demon time.
Faith is always on... Wait, hold on.
Well, Dell's in the chat. What you expect? She wants some beer and BS right now.
I wonder what that BS is.
Nope.
Hey, what did I always say? Not my problem. It's not. Whatever they got going on.
Not the Nikki Bella eye roll.
Ooh, you not just mention Nikki Bella. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was the Nikki Bella eye twitch where she twitches her eye.
She definitely twitches her eye.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
Capital BOAF.
So she says Nikki Bella, she just probably breaks. She low key breaks out in hives probably.
All right, before we move on to the main event, which I'm still gonna call it the main event. John, your thoughts on Stephanie and Io for the Women's World Championship? Who you got, fam?
I think this match will be. I got Stephanie, and I think this is gonna be the match of the night. It's nothing like seeing. We haven't had a match where on a PLE where a title was vacant.
Get it, big dog.
I think we haven't had a match on a PLE where a title was vacant in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the perfect time with these two eras of NXT clashing and how these two ladies have been. Just stock is going up and up and up. It's through the roof now, and I think we're going to see Stephanie. Word is her. I said it during the main event Mama's Takeover at Humble Roses. Papa Valkyrie is flying in from Chile for this weekend for his birthday.
That's what I said.
I'm like, they're not bringing this man in from another country just to see. I mean, they're bringing him in because obviously his daughter is one of the biggest stars. But this is going to be a coronation of La Primera. This is going to be the coronation of La Primera, and obviously with everything going on with Io and the Kabuki Warriors, Rhea Ripley of it all. As much as we would want to see it, most people might want to see Io and Asuka for a title. Like we said it months ago, that Roar does not need a title. That marquee pays itself.
It does,
especially in their homeland. Can you just imagine when they go back on that Japan World Tour and they're doing house show matches in Tokyo? It's
hell yeah,
insane.
Hell yeah,
it's gonna be insane. So give me La Primera, but I think her and Io are gonna close down game.
Spills, what up?
What up, Mark? And I think they get the dub. She gets the dub, and we'll celebrate La Primera. And Io now has to worry about Asuka and Kairi.
Oh, they're having a soul fight over here. But anyway,
someone's over there trying to snatch a soul.
Dave Fernandez. I am the final boss. Oh boy, She don't win the full. She don't win the full cosplay.
She ain't cosplaying. Anyway,
Role playing.
But John, you think oh yeah, that's right. You did make one for her.
Oh,
John, you think Asuka might interfere in this match?
Yes. I know. I don't care what EO. She ain't gonna care what EO says. EO wants to do this on her own. Yeah, but Asuka and Kyrie are gonna make their way somewhere down that aisle, and that's gonna be the one little distraction that throws EO off her game. Pineda is gonna capitalize and be holding the gold on Monday nights.
Listen, if she wins and somehow my screen goes dark, just so you know, somehow I made my way to Indianapolis.
You know what? That's the funny part is that's where y'all were saying that I was gonna get arrested.
Seeing the crime, right? How ironic. No, we say we was trying to keep you from getting arrested in LA. And it was mission accomplished.
And Angel didn't show up, so we didn't have to worry about no bail money for her throwing a beer bottle at Ethan Page. So
this is true. It all worked out.
I was on my best behavior.
Yeah, but the moment you saw Dom, you was ready to, in the words of Fabulous, trade it all.
I sure was.
You was ready to trade it all, whether it was at the match.
Say, hey, I like your jacket. Oh, gave him a 360 that he didn't even ask for.
whether it was that total, whether it was that
he got all that Barboza.
Nobody threw the bottles, Mark. Nobody, but we made sure Angel was here.
The angle of that jersey, like
he got all that Barboza that night.
Let's go, Blake Snell. Oh yeah.
Oh man. But yeah. Also, John, what do you think about? We also went over, the franchise and the Beast. Which, if it's a main event, I got a feeling something's gonna go down in this main event because there's no way John Cena's taking out with suplexes and they're gonna call it a day.
Let me explain this why this is the main event. For those who are new to the program, our OTC right here, he was in the architecture. The first night Raw went on Netflix out here in our great city in Los Angeles via Inglewood at the Intuit Dome. Might be the Aspiration Dome, depending on what happens with this Cole Clippers investigation.
Damn.
This is look, we are the people. Us three, we know the real main event is the match we're gonna talk about. What match we haven't talked about yet. Mm-hmm. But this is for those who are watching ESPN, like me and Terrell. On Saturdays, what are we doing during this time of the year on ESPN? We're watching college football. So you see John Cena and Brock Lesnar. You probably never watched. You knew that they wrestled. You probably seen them wrestle, maybe sparingly, but you know John Cena from movies. You know Brock Lesnar from the UFC. So that's why they keep pushing this event, because they need to get the casuals the same, the celebrity fan and the casuals in there the same way they did the Raw debut on Netflix in LA. We knew the Raw after the following week in the Bay when Penta made his debut, when Lyra Valkyria became the first women's Intercontinental Champion. That was for us. That was the true Raw Netflix era. Mm-hmm. But we know this first PLE in the ESPN era, they're going with all the stops, and I expect a lot of this going forward because I see they're going to have Rosenberg and Tyrese Halliburton hosting the show Friday afternoon from Game Bridge. L. Duncan, shout out, L. Duncan is hosting Sports Center from Indy, and then O'Shea and the No Contest podcast is doing the pre-show on YouTube. Yes, sir.
Breaking news. So our resident Mother Oos took the time at her busy schedule to create a warning shot video.
Ooh.
It's up in the CCN group chat.
Oh.
And she used the same spell that she used on Kev.
In the CCN group chat. Where?
Instagram?
IG.
IG. Okay, let's head to IG.
Tomorrow's episode is going to be off the chain for the Best in the World podcast. It's going to be must see.
I see this.
Hold on.
Hey, Faith, do we have your permission to somehow put this on, to air this on the show?
Please say yes. Please say yes.
What God?
Oh my God.
Girl, you know what?
Hey, cuz.
You get this one, the dark
John,
one.
who you banging on?
I'm talking to Oos. She just gave us the yeet.
She
just gave us the
I ship this to you, like.
She just gave.
Hold on.
The stutter certification.
Y'all keep talking. I'll take care of it.
So since I'm just late to the party, I enjoyed the NXT Homecoming. I thought it was dope. The opening with Shawn and Triple H, Regal coming out doing War Games, Charlotte Flair and Alexa putting the whole NXT roster on notice that this will always be ran by the women, which is fact of life. Dope match. The tag match was dope. Both tag matches were dope.
Mm-hmm.
But Miz making it is. Which one to use? Is you?
Hey, Mods.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, here they go. I'm doing okay. How you doing?
We cool.
How y'all doing?
She can find the tortillas.
We cool. How you doing?
Tacos.
No, we actually just had some. We actually just had some where we was at. We had some street tacos.
Did I tell you I made my reservation? I'm going to Montego Bay.
I see.
You over here flexing on everybody. Look at you going to Montego Bay trying to get yourself a pool boy. I see you.
Yeah. All right. So happy. See, I know the y'all don't know the story the last time, but that's right.
Well, you almost had a brother or what? What happened?
Watching it.
That's story.
I don't know if I can tell you. I got to man.
I know. Y'all need this story has to be told off air.
Miss Maxine trying to adopt somebody?
I'm here.
The streets be watching, if you know what I'm saying.
What can I say? Y'all mind.
The streets be watching.
Eyes on you, Miss Maxine.
International streets be watching, OTC. International streets be watching.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. I got stories for days. I got stories for days about this.
Oh, we definitely gonna have a little meeting when this show is over.
About this.
What's up, Nick? Hey, so before we move on,
hated my sports for you right now in the comments.
Before we move on, the footage has been uploaded and the footage is here. So Dale, if you're still in the chat, Faith has a warning shot for you.
Wait, make sure.
In the words of Chris Brown, run it.
Ooh.
Are you saying that's fire? You saying that's fire? But she's saying you better be ready to let it burn. I said, hey, cuz I said what up? It's pretty different.
This to you, girl.
Chill, Mark.
Listen.
Are we getting by sports for you in the comments? Like, what are we doing here?
Hey, Mark, we're not talking about that. You
in the comments.
Yeah, talking about that.
Listen, tomorrow's show, Best in the World podcast, is gonna be a must-see episode. So y'all gonna have to, and Dale won't care.
My
He
girl,
said he want
He want all the smoke and Ulafala and your shoes and your necklace and whatever you got on.
Sounds on me, Nick. Like, come on now.
That's
Faith with the shits. I'm just.
Yeah, apparently so is Dale.
And we saw that firsthand the other day. So this gonna be.
Yeah, he tapped her out last Friday. Oop.
Yeah, on live TV, girl. Why you she coming for that throat?
Ooh, wait a minute. Oh.
I said what I
said. Wait. Whoa. Hey, yo.
I said what I said.
What is going on today?
She coming for that throat.
Or in it, whichever one.
He should be coming for her throat, but that's a whole other conversation.
I'm not the one that said it. That was her. Why is everyone blaming me?
I don't do no wrong. Come on.
That's a damn lie. Anyway, you just as worse as Tommy Pickles.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
By the way, I found out some insight. I found out some information today.
You got some source from the streets?
Yes. Apparently, I know the influence of the whole. I'm not the whole Finn Balor.
Would you like me to say it for you?
The whole Finn Balor wrestling attire.
Man panties?
Or the man panties?
Yeah, them. So back a few months ago on our Girl Lovey's podcast, she had Kev on stage on there.
Shout out to Kev. And
that is where the origin of man patties came from, because they were trying to figure, because people have been wanting Finn Balor to go back to NXT Finn Balor, which was dope to see last night, by the way. Which was dope to see last night. That's actually my favorite. Outside of Nakamura, that's my favorite entrance. One of my favorite entrances are always NXT.
Who the hell is Final Butch?
Well, she thought Mark said, Mark, she said Final Boss, not no Final Butch. You good?
Who the hell is Finest Butch?
He thought Faith said Final Butch.
Marcus.
And who got Freaky Zeke in the chat?
You know, you never seen Freaky Zeke and Nick at the same place at the same time, right? I'm just saying.
All right.
It's literally a sports view invasion up in the.
But I thought Homecoming was dope last night. It was. I thought Booker T was going to jump out of his suit.
I was just about to ask you. I know you're about to talk about it.
I mean, he got double the pound cakes last night. It was called triple if you count when Lola came out also. And then, yo, Mark, you good?
Throat.
And I got the DIY Trick Mellow game match, sick. Obviously, the whole Grayson Waller effect segment was priceless. But as me and Trell discussed earlier today, NXT, y'all about to be at war. An invasion is coming.
I'm here for it. I'm ready for it.
It's going down next week.
You got former WWE. Half of the people who are going to be doing this invasion were in WWE at one time.
I already did it. They did that.
So they did. So you know they was waiting for it. You know they was waiting for
it. Cedric Alexander, outside of Santana, and obviously maybe Leon Slater probably, and Steve Macklin. You got pretty much a bunch of former superstars in WWE who's going to be leading this revolution against NXT on Tuesday. There's no way Oba or Trick walk in No Mercy with both of those belts. They are going to get laid out.
They're pretty much saying they ain't new to this. They true to this.
Moose and his crew and they're going to lay both of them out. And Oba then walks into No Mercy to face Ricky Saints. And then it's not going to be over at No Mercy. They just better be ready.
Yeah, this is going all the way to Bound for Glory.
Yes, all the way back to Massachusetts.
And it's gonna be dope. I just might have to break down and
finally got to find somebody.
Purchase that pay-per-view.
How did you feel about that 10-second
Who?
bro.
Jonathan?
Say it again.
I said, how did you feel about 10 seconds of Bianca?
I was kind of shocked she didn't speak on the mic. But maybe they want to save her. They clearly want to save her for when she gets back to SmackDown. But seeing Taz there was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to Dark State.
And talking about him being by himself. I know it was date night and all. They was in the matching leopard print and all that. But the way Taz was talking like a man who needs to look at his options. And by the way, shout out to the rest of Dark State for making sure
Cutler didn't say another word because he was about to say something stupid.
Nah, that's okay. Now that's cap. But then obviously, what else I want to say that I was stood out for me that night? Obviously, I think we're seeing the inner fatal influence.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
That's something brother would say.
The culling was dope. They got potential, but last night they weren't gonna be Charlotte Flair and Alexa, and it was good just seeing just the whole vibes there. Sammy putting over Javon Evans. Javon Evans that got put over by a lot of people in the last few months, from Undertaker to Shawn Michaels last week in Vegas to now Sami Zayn. I mean, kid gonna have to deliver now. I'm rooting for the kid to deliver, man. I'm rooting for the kid to deliver. And then obviously seeing Shayna Baszler back last night was real cool.
That was a shocker to me.
Yeah, I think that was the truest shocker to me in the night was seeing Shayna Baszler back. There's been talk that she'd been back there helping and producing.
Yeah.
For her to get out there and talk to Zaruka, and like you were saying earlier, when the Zarya heel turn happens, it's going to be good because you're seeing it. She's just mad because the jealousy gonna pour out because I'm expecting it's gonna be her. It's gonna be Soruka and Candice LeRae, probably at No Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and let's just say for some reason Candice LeRae wins the speed title, you're just gonna see. I think it's just gonna boil over. The jealousy is gonna boil over because everybody loves Soruka. She's everybody's flavor of the month right now, and there's no her. But everyone knows you from Australia, and the indie scene there. Zarya was a beast.
Yeah,
and now it's time.
Speaking of beasts, who you didn't give your prediction? Who you got, Cena or Lesnar?
It's got to be Cena because there's no way you're putting this match as the main event, and John Cena's going to lose the first night. He's on over all these ESPN commercials. I think this could be I think they're going to run it back in Australia too. I think I think in Perth. Crown Jewel in Perth. I think Cena wins Saturday. And I think him and Brock running back in Perth, and Brock gets the second one. And then I don't know what happens after. Do they run it back at the Garden? Do they run it back in Boston?
No more.
Yeah. I'm with Nessa. No more. They've ran this feud to the ground for three decades. I think whatever happens in Perth, that there is a second match, that is going to be the end of it. I don't know what they're going to do for Cena in December at Saturday's main event. I don't know if he's going to have a match, or I'm pretty sure he is, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Brock.
I don't think it's Brock.
Brock is a PLE superstar.
I personally think it's going to be somebody. It's either going to be shut up, Mark. It's either going to be AJ or somebody new.
Yeah,
I mean AJ or somebody new.
I know on Monday I said I didn't want the interaction, but then I kind of wanted the interaction a little bit more than I didn't. And we didn't get the Dominic John Cena interaction.
That would be interesting. I think him, Gunther.
I think that if there's an opportunity to do that, they should have did it when Dominic is fresh off of becoming double champ to just get that John Cena interaction just because. But now to throw it in later, I don't know if it's gonna.
It would have to be somehow where they play it out.
Yeah, I think they missed that opportunity too.
They missed a lot of opportunities.
You think anything with Dominic Mysterio is a missed opportunity?
It is. It is.
That's why I said my piece yesterday on ATD of them not giving him a championship ceremony on behalf of
ceremony. They didn't do it the first time either.
Oh, she turned into the West Coast Road. You see what I'm saying?
Well, okay, I'll meet you halfway. I get you on the Intercontinental one, but they weren't doing the AAA one on American soil. I'm sorry. Don't no. Let him be with the culture on that one. And they deserve that moment.
But are they going to do it?
They are.
When?
It's next Saturday. It's going to be next Saturday in Mexico when they're doing during the AAA live show. Footage will trust me. There's going to be plenty of footage of Dom's celebration in Mexico.
And what is Nessa going to do? Get the clips because she ain't watching it. Anyway, so the main event, what should be the main event, CM Punk and his lovely wife AJ Lee, Seth Rollins and did herself Becky Lynch in a blockbuster mixed tag match, which has gotten personal real fast in a hurry. I think it should be a younger person.
Nah, I don't want
they already
Randy.
did Orton already.
No, Randy. Randy's going to be tied up. I think we'll see Randy Saturday. They ain't got nothing to do with John Cena or Brock Lesnar.
Put him on my screen.
Yeah, they already did that. That's a one and done.
I think he has a receipt from Mr. McIntyre coming on Saturday.
Yeah, but this match here can AJ Lee is back and again cut another funny yet dope promo on Raw that she's this Puerto Rican chick and she off the shanks bitches. So shout, listen, well, I believe it.
You hear what she said on SportsCenter today?
Nope, we ain't going about it. First of all, AJ, wow. That's all I gotta say about that. Just wow. And poor Phil. He's sitting there like, yeah, I just heard my wife say we're going to do a 4-way, and that ain't happening.
4-way kiss. You might do a 4-way kiss. I was like, whoa.
You know what? AJ Lee coming back, she already trying to kiss people other than her husband.
The first time. But anyway, but not let me stop because I'm not Riddle. I'm not going to bury someone's wife. That's none of my business. Right. But this is gotten real personal because eventually we're going to get CM Punk and Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. This might happen in Perth. So this is going to set that up. But I actually got Becky taking the pin from AJ Lee. So I got Punk and AJ winning this match. Nessa, who you got winning this like high profile battle of the wedding couples?
AJ Lee. The Punks. Shout out to CM Punk for all the brownie points he earned on Monday. All the husband brownie points.
That man said, "Hi, I'm AJ Lee's husband."
Yeah, I'm here. He earned all the brownie points. And look, Seth Rollins, you need to talk with your wife. You need to talk with your wife. Because
don't be scared.
When you was stepping up to little old AJ,
she was stepping back.
She was, let me run away. She was scared. You need a better ride or die, sir.
Yeah, definitely need a better ride or die. Because imagine like, hey, we're about to get into this fight, and all Seth hears behind him is.
No, not just that, because he's sitting there talking about, well, I got somebody that will back me up.
And what did she say on that? She said,
boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face.
She said, who? Me? She said, not I.
She's like, who?
Hit that shit again.
Who you got that? Who you got that in the front row? I'm doing this?
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face.
That's exactly what she said. She said, "Not I, sir. I will love you and support you from a distance."
Yep, and the punks, they were just sitting there like, ooh, just a messiest couple as can be.
And then they hit a snake move.
They did. But let's speak to the Pepsi enthusiast, Sir John. Who you got winning this tag team match?
I got the Brooks winning, and my wishful ending would be AJ making Becky tap out to the Black Widow while Punk has Seth and the Anaconda Vice.
Dude, if that actually happens,
I like the way you think, sir.
If that actually happens, you know how much money WWE owes S4U Wrestling?
Right.
I like the way
that's Sophie's college fund. That's Sophie's scholarship fund in one take.
So
Hey, that's more. That's more. That's a sound. That's a roadcaster, a headset, and a new microphone for me. That's for sure.
Damn right.
John would have to not do the Only Johns anymore.
Wait! I'm looking at Mark's diabolical comment here about 2v2 in April. What the hell did you just say?
This dude. So,
say it again.
Ignore these dudes. They're currently been listening to too much Def Jam.
What I said was, if they run y'all that money, that means John does no longer have to do Only Johns.
All right. So.
Thank you, Rick Ross.
And one more time for the good time.
Furthermore,
say it again, Rose. They didn't hear you.
That's
accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And furthermore,
false accusation.
Wherever you at, Keith Lee, shout out, brother. We miss you back. We miss you, brother.
Oh man, this is it'd be your own peoples. It'd be the people who are close to you that would say some stuff like that, super close to you, But anyway, that's what's up, Mimi?
What up?
That's pretty much
Hey, what's up?
That's pretty much the predictions. I mean, overall, what are we expecting out of Wrestlepalooza, John?
Overall, shut up, Mark. Overall, I was expecting that we're gonna see this partnership with ESPN and WWE show you why both of these powerhouses are gonna be like an ultimate mega power. I mean, no pun intended, but this is a mega power. The number one sports network in the world, the number one pro wrestling network in the world have joined forces. When was the last time I'm watching SportsCenter and I'm looking at Joe Tessitore break down WWE matches? I'm seeing the Usos on SportsCenter. I've seen wrestlers pull up the SportsCenter many times. But look what they've been doing, how they've been advertising it. I saw Seth Rollins on Get Up and First Take. Braun Breaker this morning was on Get Up. The Usos been on SportsCenter. AJ Lee been on SportsCenter. L. Duncan was talking to CM Punk on SportsCenter. And it's going to keep going and going and going. And you got, obviously, them doing the pre-show, doing the preview show that Friday. They're doing the pre-show with O'Shea and TJ before the countdown show. You're about to see what happens when you get two gigantic forces under one umbrella. But as far as the card, I expect it to be probably about a good A-B card, and I expect to see a real interesting crowd in Indy. Shout out to McAfee. Glad he'll be back there, and just a good showing. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Seen his last day in the Hoosier State. Let's go.
Nessa, what are your expectancy of Wrestlepalooza?
Wait, what?
What do you expect out of this pay-per-view, this first ever PLE on ESPN? Your standards.
I definitely feel like it's going to be a spectacle. It definitely is. That's what they're going for. It's going to be the first one on ESPN. It's going to be the baby, pretty much. I'm not expecting much from it match-wise. The only one I'm truly excited for is the tag match. You know what I mean? Yeah, am I excited to see Stephanie versus Io? Very much so. But to watch AJ Lee in the ring again, that's the only one I'm coming for. And this is what we were talking about earlier. Yeah. That's what everyone is watching. That's what they're pulling up. They gonna get ESPN, and ESPN knew what they were doing, and this is why it's gonna be on this first one.
Yeah, I mean AJ coming back after 10 years.
John Cena and Brock Lesnar, whatever, they're going to close the show. Yes.
One more question. Can we stop asking who brought Brock Lesnar back, please? Move on.
His contract brought him back. He's still under contract.
Like someone asked someone on the ESPN, on the ESPN media call for Wrestlepalooza, who was it your guys' idea to bring Brock back? No, he said it was WWE. Who cares?
He wasn't fired.
Man, he wasn't fired. He's guilty by association. He's not guilty but he's not been convicted of anything. So stop this stupid crap. Please, I beg of you. And congratulations to the Minnesota Wings.
I get why people are mad that he's back, because a lot of that is triggering for people of what he's being accused of. But again, hasn't been fully convicted of it. And that's why he is back, because he hasn't been convicted. It's also was said that he wasn't involved in it.
Multiple people say he wasn't involved in it.
Yep, exactly, Faith.
No, I'm saying,
heard you all the way down the hall, sir.
Sorry, but I'm just saying, like, look, he hasn't been convicted of anything, and I necessarily I agree with anybody who's triggered because of if you have any trauma from sexual assault or any sexual type violence. I do not downplay that. That is serious offense. And if he's guilty, he'll be found guilty. But if we're gonna do this every time he pops up on the screen, whose idea was it to bring Brock Lesnar here? Brock Lesnar is still a paid employee to World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, and he reached out and was like, "Hey, can I come back now?" The man still got to get paid. He's owed money.
Right.
So
him sitting on the farm back in Saskatchewan, and that he's going to do. Clearly, we saw him on Friday. Hell, ripped his jeans, just giving R-Truth an F5, and he had fun doing it too.
Yeah, those two are always a comedy act. But that's it for Wrestlepalooza, and let's get into these these news and rumors. John touched on it, and Nessa touched on it. ESPN and WWE going to kick off Wrestlepalooza. So people were actually asking, what's going on with? Are they in direct, competition with AEW? So they put out a statement. It was like they had asked ESPN programming execs about WWE counter programming AEW, and one of the execs, Matt Kinney, told ESPN collaborates with WWE's on dates that the company had already had their dates already set. So Wrestlepalooza's date was already set in stone, probably before AEW was set to do theirs. And their main reason is they're trying to compete with sports, not just AEW. They're mostly competing with, college football. They got college football going on all day Saturday. So that's their main focus. So they're basically, in competition with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So So people always think that, oh, it's just Triple H, trying to stick one to Tony Khan. It's like, no, ESPN is not involved now. They're not worried about what Turner Sports got going on their side of the bridge. They got college football. They're trying to see if they can match viewership against that as well. And I also heard that some WWE shows are going to be required to run on regular ESPN television. Is that correct? Am I right there, John? So we might get multi-view vision. You got WWE here, a game over here, a game over here, and a game over here.
Right. There's going to be some shows that there are going to be some shows probably that will be simulcast on ESPN and the ESPN app. But I think but they've already made certain shows that are going to be exclusively for the ESPN app. But there's going to be some they might, like that's going to be probably they'll be a little bit more compromising with.
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be times that, our beautiful Nessa here can watch her Aggies on one screen, watch, maybe Randy Orton's on TV or Dominic's on TV on that screen, and then whatever else is on the other two screens. So she'll be able to have that on her TV while still running her iPad and while still FaceTiming the demon.
That's funny.
FaceTime demon.
Oh.
She gonna have a whole command center of electronics going on. So that's dedication. You find yourself a woman that's dedicated like that, and see if they can run match stride for stride with Nessa. Because I don't see a lot of people doing all that. But so they've been much in competition with their own thing because ESPN got a whole lot of football games, and depending on which games are coming on at night, especially these big marquee games. So it's gonna be awesome. But also
it is. It's also very overstimulating.
Very, very.
By the way, I do actually. I don't know if they do have the list of if you want to try to, because I've been wondering how can we get ESPN Unlimited. So these are the list of those carrying it: Spectrum, because it's got Spectrum, Hulu Live TV, Fubo, DirecTV streaming, Verizon Files. As of right now, Comcast and YouTube TV are not listed yet, but they are in negotiations.
I have Hulu. Oh, I don't have Hulu Live TV. Damn.
Hulu Plus Live TV. Hulu Plus Live TV.
I don't have that either.
So I'll actually have to get ESPN.
So but eventually, if that Comcast and YouTube TV, they're in negotiations with ESPN about obviously the distribution. This is just a game of this is just playing. This is basically playing chicken to see who's going to budge first. And usually the cable company usually budges first. I went through this with both the Lakers and the Dodgers networks, or as you do like Faye say, get you that VPN and you'll be all right.
Yep, because I'm probably if I can't get ESPN by this weekend, I'm gonna just have to run the extra laptop and have it right here next to me. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Everyone's up in arms about WrestleMania going to Saudi next April.
All right.
So Nick Khan has publicly stated that in early 2026, the country of Italy will host a PLE. Now he said early 2026, so that could mean I'm thinking either Elimination Chamber or Backlash.
What I was reading on it, they wanted to. I think it's going to be in January. It is going to be in January. They wanted to. It might be just to be a new paper PLE, but they wanted something to coincide with the 1-year anniversary of Raw's deal with Netflix.
But it's going to be a PLE, so
whatever close to that weekend, whatever that 1-year anniversary period that they signed, that Netflix started streaming WWE. I think that's what it is because we all know all the pay-per-view, all the PLEs are on Netflix internationally. So
I wonder if it isn't going to be in January, that means the Royal Rumble obviously is going to be at the end of January. So they're going to run 2 PLEs in the month of January.
So that's what it sounds like. So some probably like when they did day one, they'll have probably this pay-per-view, this PLE will probably be the beginning of January, like the first.
What if it is day one?
It could be. So now I'm shooting at my calendar. I'm thinking. So you think of the first PLE with this PLE Italy would probably be would be the first weekend in January, which could be like the 3rd. Obviously, we got 5 weekends in January, and so we got the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 21st, and the 24th and the 31st. And I think we all expect the Royal Rumble will fall on the 31st, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
So we expect it probably be January 3rd, that first weekend in January, when they'll probably have this PLE in Italy.
And let's just say they don't. I can see them doing it for Backlash.
That would be dope.
Because Backlash lately has been on foreign soil the past couple of years. So they did Paris. They did a Backlash in France. They did a Backlash in Puerto Rico. So I can see them also doing it for Italy.
I can see it too. So, but we know early 2026 they will be heading to Italy.
So that's I can either think of it's either January before WrestleMania or after WrestleMania. That's where I see them having that PLE. So that's gonna be good. Now it's time to address the elephant in the room, which was the certain departure of El Idolo Andrade. First, it just broke that he left WWE, and I've withheld any opinion I had because I knew the full story was going to come out. Because everyone was already saying, "Oh, WWE fumbled. They let this guy walk, and he's gonna be in AEW, and how come they fumbled him again? Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "There's a reason why this man left or was gone." And welcome back, Admin. She's third name in the span of 2 hours. But
this man left or was gone, and welcome back, Admin.
What the hell? Why am I hearing myself?
Man of 2 hours.
You put a TV on.
But
hey, I can hear myself. You mind turning the TV
what the hell? Why am I hearing myself?
You put a TV on.
No.
Watch.
Am I echoing?
Hey, I can hear myself.
Watch.
You mind turning the
Watch. See? Nothing. No echo.
That was weird.
Nothing. Watch when I
That was
unmute her
weird.
mic.
I don't have the TV on. I have nothing on.
Watch.
nothing.
See? It's
No
necessary.
echo.
It's
That was
necessary.
weird. Nothing. Watch
I'm
that.
telling
What the heck is going on with your
my laptop is
laptop?
telling me to go to sleep at this point because it's just
See? It's necessary. It's necessary.
Yeah, because that's and not only it's an echo, it's a delay echo.
That's insane. What the heck is going on over
All right.
there?
Listen, just we love you,
Stop backstage.
Nessa. Shout out to the ad. Huh?
She says, peace. She said,
Oh,
peace.
shout out to the admin. The computer don't want to be great today, but she'll be in the comments because nothing's gonna stop her for getting her thoughts out. No,
Absolutely.
nothing stops that little one over there. So
That's insane.
thank you. We appreciate you for filling in for John. The Fab
Appreciate
Four always looks out for one another. So hail to the Hydra. You know what I'm saying?
Hydro. Let's get it.
But yeah, so we got news on basically the reasons for Andrade's departure So apparently, this man had violated a wellness policy. Don't know which one that was, but he violated some stuff. He was suspended without pay at first. Then he actually pulled up to a recent SmackDown event and was told to go home while being escorted by security.
Right.
And then WWE actually tried to get a hold of this man, and he ghosted them, including skipping a AAA event he was booked for. So all of this led to him actually being fired from WWE. But people want to say like, oh, he wasn't booked right, blah, 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 which, I can, to a certain degree, I agree. But if this man was a problem, you get rid of that problem immediately.
And with Faith saying it's true. Word is he didn't want to work as AAA because of his loyalty to CMLL, which I understand, but you could have went about it the right way.
And speaking of CML, what does Andrade do fresh off him being fired? He's already in a Twitter beef with MJF, who is currently working with CML. And if I'm not mistaken, and he's still their champion.
Yes.
And it's like, I'll see you real soon. So he's already going to head to CMLL. So this is why he wasn't too happy when WWE made that announcement when we was out for LA Lot, when we was out for the takeover. That they purchased AAA, because he's like, this ain't my people's. CMLL is my people's. So he could be the first man to leave WWE, go to AEW, leave AEW to go back to WWE, only to leave WWE to go back to AEW.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But your thoughts on Andrade now that we actually have a little bit more information on why he left WWE.
I had many thoughts about this. And when I've seen now with everything that came out, as far as him violating the wellness policy, him showing up when he's not showing up to work when he's not supposed to, you ghost in the company. Obviously, we can keep the AAA CMML deal out of that. That's just loyal to the soil. I personally believe everything that happened to Andrade was karma. People ain't gonna like it was karma. Why I say it was karma? What are we behind outside of all this stuff? What's been the one thing people have talked about with him?
His divorce with Charlotte Flair, and how that divorce came about.
Exactly. And what is the lasting image we have of Charlotte Flair talking about this divorce? Her going on Sherry Shepherd's show talking about this dude having a kid having a kid on the side. This is karma. And then you screw Ray Phoenix, because we find out it was supposed to be Andrade and Ray Phoenix
versus the Wyatt
versus the Wyatts at Clash in Paris, not the Street Profits. So they had to pretty much call an audible on
and
that
put in the Profits
and put the Profits in the match, because Andrade was nowhere to be found, and he's being pretty much unprofessional. And now Ray Phoenix got to suffer because he's not getting gold around his waist.
Yeah, now he has to go back to being a single star for now. Yeah. Back to being a singles push, but he did vow that he will win some WWE gold in the future. But yeah, he his actions, cost Ray Phoenix some good TV time, because whether they won against the Y6 or they lost, Ray Phoenix was going to be at a PLE, getting that PLE money for a championship. So, and it's like, if you notice, John, ever since Charlotte came back, we really didn't see much of Andrade.
Which is not, to me, I don't think which is not a surprise to me. Currently, they couldn't work together, and obviously, the only other option would have been him leaving the company or him moving to Monday Night Raw, going back to NXT. He's pretty much said he's not going to work for AAA, so it was only those two options. And currently, he took the nuclear option, which is, I mean, he's going to land on his feet because, like Faye says, he's a great talent. But yeah, he does have a diva complex.
Yeah, like Faye said, that child is not a newborn. That
Right.
kid is at least over 5 years old.
Right.
So their entire marriage and part of their time dating, he's had this kid.
You basically had a kid the time you basically said I do.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, we're gonna get the Lucha Brothers eventually, Lena. It's just but somehow the SmackDown creative, they gotta throw Ray Phoenix a bone because Andrade really messed up his plans as well. And it's real foul.
Yeah, I agree. So before we get up out of here, it's time for our two favorite segments of the day. When we see something in the internet world that we just like, what the hell are they doing? What's going on here? We just gotta look at them and be like, is this what we're doing? Like, huh? So, John, you had to go, pick up a dead body last week. And I still have the ones about the commentary situation. Is you still want to?
Oh, absolutely. I want to do both. I want to do both from that I missed last week. So I'll start off with one you described for me, and that's the whole Ronda Rousey last week was on a podcast.
Oh yeah, I don't have that no more.
Okay, well I can still talk about it, and I can still talk about it. So last week I did have this is what we're doing with Ronda Rousey and Trail explained it. Ronda Rousey was pretty much shitting on the fact that they put her in a storyline with Alexa Bliss, and because Alexa Bliss was the top merch seller at the time. Why? I mean, what are we talking about here? And then she's going on saying she has no reason to go back to WWE because none of her friends are there. And then she was like, she didn't get an invite. Now she's saying she didn't get an invite to Evolution. Boo-hoo, Ronda. Boo-hoo.
What makes you think you'll get an invite and you've been slandering the company since you left?
And even Mandy Rose, you're not involved in this, but that little video you did yesterday about not getting an invite to NXT Homecoming. Boo-hoo.
After you slandered the company too.
Come on, man.
Talking about I'm richer than I ever been.
how y'all gonna be doing it? Man. And Faith said enough about this topic for me, and I appreciate it. But yeah, Ronda, stop. All right, now let's get to the one I did get a chance to talk about, and that's you dirt sheets reading all this stuff about the broadcasting. So we saw last week on SmackDown that it was Michael Cole and Corey Graves on the call. So here's the Pro Football Chronicle has. The current plan going forward is going to have Cole and Graves on Raw and SmackDown moving forward. And obviously, so Booker T and Vic Joseph will still be the main team on NXT. So Joe Tessitore is going off to go do his college football responsibilities for ESPN, which means Wade Barrett is off television.
And John, for the past couple of weeks, who's been on Monday Night Raw?
That'd be one Joe Tessitore. Joe Tessitore has been on Monday Night Raw the last 2 weeks. And where has he been on Saturday? Oh, calling college football on ABC and ESPN with Greg McElroy. Oh, where's Wade Barrett? You want? So I wonder what happened to Wade Barrett? Well, I got some news for everybody. Wade Barrett tweeted out, "I usually ignore BS reports like this, but it's causing needless hate for me to be spewed towards people I work with. WWE kindly gave me a couple weeks off of personal time, booked 9 months ago. Then I'm back to business as usual. A complete non-story, the end." This man had vacation time on the books 9 months ago, but we all going to assume, that they just took him off air because Joe Tessitore is going back to college football.
And the reason why Booker T and Vic was on SmackDown was Michael Cole was in Vegas for promoting the WrestleMania announcement for Saudi.
And where was Corey Graves at also?
In Vegas.
Calling Worlds Collide. So here's the thing with the dirt sheets. They serve a purpose, but they can also make you real stupid. I know people hate dirt sheets because they hate spoilers and blah, blah, blah. I'm here to tell you, dirt sheets have been around even when we were kids. We just didn't have the money to get them at the time. We just didn't have the money to get them. And
I should have said what's up.
And the same thing now on social media. Some people don't like paying behind the paywalls, so the aggregators are going to go out there and get them. So y'all have to know who you following. Clearly, Wade Barrett is not being taken off television just like that. Come on now, you use your brain. And y'all went and bought that. And y'all went and bought that crap. So all y'all who really want to cry about these dirt sheets, go cry. Go cry in the river, in the mirror with yourself. Dunce.
Now I have a funny. This is what we're doing, and I'm going to call out the internet because the internet is a funny place and a cruel place. But how dare y'all treat this legend?
That's insane.
Like that, man. Like,
I know they did not just say Conan like Grandma Dinosaur.
If y'all are old enough to know what this is, then y'all know what we're talking about.
No.
Even if you don't, that is just disrespectfully hilarious.
That's major.
Because you got this man looking like that, and it kind of does look like that. So, but still, what are we doing?
What did Conan do for y'all to just? I mean, I hate the internet sometimes.
I mean, but yeah, that exactly, Faith. I don't know, but we also got another closing where we also like to give flowers to everyone that does good in the world, and no matter what they do, and that is we acknowledge. John, you got anybody you like to give it a little acknowledgement to?
Yes, it was last week. So obviously, I wasn't here last week, so I didn't get my we acknowledged. But I want to talk about it. It piggybacked from our brothers from Marks and Mike's show the other Saturday with the great lovely Laveau on there. I want to do a shout out to Ashe Wrestling out in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're trying to make efforts of being more enlightened on the indie scene, and I'm me personally, and this is a promotion that is strictly for the culture. Black wrestlers, black announcers, black ring announcers, black referees. And on that Saturday, they had their recent show, and they crowned their inaugural champion, which was Charity King. So I want to congratulate her for being the first Ashe Women's Champion. The belt was presented to her by the great Jazz. And just salute Ashe for putting on for the culture of pro wrestling, for black pro wrestling, for black wrestling fans, for black wrestlers, black everything that has to do with wrestling. They put on for in the Tar Heel State. So that was my we acknowledge. Thank y'all. And I want to also, my final we acknowledge those for everybody who showed up to NXT Homecoming last night. Full Sail, you didn't miss a beat. All of those who came back and showed their love to Full Sail, it was beautiful. I couldn't be more happy and more nostalgic than watching NXT in Full Sail, and I hope it won't be the last time we see it again.
Yeah, and I want to give a personal acknowledgement to basically the whole CCN family. We roll as a unit. We're moving. We're making moves. We're putting out shows. We're doing all this content. But more importantly, a special acknowledgement and shout out to the good women over there. Acknowledge the Dynasty. They're making strides on YouTube. Please go follow, subscribe, leave a like on their YouTube channel. They're growing. You got Monty with a book out. She's gonna be the New York Times bestseller.
Yes.
Leslie, she's coming out with a show. Faith with Talking Tea was already a hit on episode 1. Looking forward to being on the next one next month. So shout out to the girls over there at ATD, man. They're doing a thing, man. They went from Twitter to YouTube, so they getting themselves out there. So that's my acknowledgement, is the entire island of relevancy known as ATD. So shout out to them.
Really shout out to them, and make sure you, like you said, go subscribe. And I was glad to see Hell froze over yesterday, and they did an NXT show. You know how much I know they hate seeing JCJ as champion. Don't worry, you got 11 more days. 11 more days. 11 more days. And shout out to OTC. I pulled up briefly in the chat. You don't have loyalty. You don't have any. I do have. We are back full time for NXT.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, because based off, like I said, me and Ness was talking about earlier in the show, TNA was on a Twitter warpath all night yesterday. So I told them like, hey, y'all coming back next week, right? Because y'all gonna be mad if y'all skip in this NXT and some big stuff go down. So they talked it over live on stream, and they made it official. They are officially back on NXT. So you're gonna see them on Tuesdays and Fridays doing the NXT and SmackDown watch along. And coming soon, ATD will have a show on Wednesdays. So be on the lookout for that. So the women over there are doing big things, and we can't be even more proud of them than what we already are. So we acknowledge.
Did we win this money on the juiceless JC bet? I just want to know. Did we win this money? Did we get this money?
If you took the over, I don't think you won.
Oh, you can't believe it. Faith, I'm proud of you. Maybe I'm proud of you. ETD presents The Room. That's gonna be their new show.
That's the Wednesday show they got coming up.
Stay tuned. I'm proud of you.
So there's a lot of CCN chatter on Wednesdays. You know, Humble Roses, The Room, S4U Wrestling. So there's gonna be a lot of CCN damn near every day.
There's not a day that doesn't end in Y where you're not gonna see a CCN show.
That's true, because you got Tribal Wars on Monday, you got Sports for You on Tuesday, you got The Room, Humble Roses, and Sports for You Wrestling on Wednesdays. I'm on the Best in the World podcast on Thursdays. Then you have Sports for You again on Friday. So we're here all week.
Pop Culture now on Thursdays.
Society and Pop Culture 101 is also on Thursday. Then Main Event Mamas, they post their episodes every week as well. So we running the entire weekly block.
And they're now going to be live. They're doing a live show tomorrow night. Saturdays could be a watch along day.
Sundays, Kevin Cash on Sundays.
And
Sunday through Friday. That's 6 days, bro.
And Sports for You might be having a big announcement next week about something we might be doing that we're gonna be doing during.
Are you ready for some football?
So y'all stay tuned in. It's gonna be a big
Sunday
week.
night party.
The sports podcast in the world, and it's all centered around a certain person. 41st chapter on this side of heaven.
Oh, that's in October. You're right.
Yo, you good?
My bad.
Okay, I see what you're doing there. I ain't mad at you because I would do the same thing.
My bad.
I did the same thing. Bang bang Libra gang though.
My bad. My bad. Because you're gonna get all the. I just gotta add myself in there because no one else is gonna do it. So
that's right. That's in the words of Dion said when the primetime video game came out. That's right.
So. Yeah, so pretty much John's gonna get all the. So I might as well just get a little piece of it because when my time comes, I'm just gonna be at home. So
yeah, we got some stuff we're working on, and man,
it's gonna be good. CCN all day, every day. It's a movement. So, but on that note, we gonna get up out of here. Again, we appreciate our admin. Nessa pulling up on a rare occasion for an episode of Sports for You Wrestling. Appreciate her and all her echo-ness. And, I think it's her turn to get a new laptop since we got our new laptop.
Yeah. Now I see.
I think she's going to need a new one because that laptop is like, nah, I'm retiring soon. So you're going to have to get a replacement.
Yeah.
So
it's about to pull Aaron Rodgers.
I know his birthday comes first, but I still said what I said. Damn it.
Yeah. So,
but we all know this.
Let's send a special note, and obviously to our sister Nova, if you're watching, girl, we love you.
Yeah, and shout out to everyone else that's in our fan base family who's also going through stuff. So shout out to them. But yeah, so tomorrow a must see Best in the World podcast, Dale versus Faith.
Oh boy,
it's going down. Me and the Bishop, we're just gonna sit back.
This gonna be better than Thursday Night Football.
We're gonna see what's going down because this war has been brewing. She tapped out on the first encounter. Let's see what her comeback trail is gonna be like. So I can't wait to see that. And after that, we got S4U on Friday to get you ready for Sunday's activities and also some college football on Saturdays as well.
Marks and Mike's also tomorrow night. And don't forget, check out they'll be on assignment this weekend.
Tacos and tequila
in Chicago. So make sure you're following the Marks with Mike's social media because JT and Dallas Cash are going to be in the Windy City.
Yep.
Doing big things. It is on
for the brand.
And let me give an early, I'll probably do this again Saturday, but early happy birthday shout out to our guy Justin from PT Jobbers. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely do it again on Sunday. But yeah, so shout out to Justin and all the two of that baby bros.
And on top of that, speaking of celebrations, tune in next week. Monumental 50th episode of S4U Wrestling.
Yes.
So that's going to be going down. It's going to get a little Susio up in here because we got the Susio boys, Sloan and Marty McFly, pulling up to help celebrate.
Oh, yes.
Our 50th episode. So you already know what's going to go down because if you don't remember the last time they was here.
I got to ask Marty, did he have some info on these chicks Breezy pulling on stage for the bowl?
Hey, listen. So it's a celebration all around the next couple of weeks and the next month or so. So stay tuned because no one does it better than CCN. And that's all I got to say about that. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Best in the World podcast, the showdown of all showdowns. Y'all have a rest of your good week. Stay safe out there. Be safe because a lot of crazies out there. So we are out of here. Much love, everybody.